Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am in this vlog after a really long time, but I've been busy and away for some reason. I went to my home country and for around 1 month, and then I moved from one city to another, so it was quite hectic and I had a lot going on. That's why I couldn't manage time to continue vlogging, but here I am, and I moved to the new city, as I said, and as you can see, I have already few moving boxes behind me, and I have not been able to unpack completely yet because we just moved on 1st of February, and I moved to Skellefteå. It's a city in Sweden, northern side of the Sweden, and we moved so far regarding a job. I got a job, my husband got a job here, so we decided to move. And where we used to live, that city is very far from Skellefteå. Like, we moved from Finspång to Skellefteå and it took around 12 hours of drive to reach here. So you can understand how far is it, but for job purpose we decided to move here. But when we first decided to move here, we were looking for apartment, and it's so hard to get an apartment in Skellefteå. The housing situation is very difficult here, but we first looked for an apartment to rent, but the rent was very high. Then we decided, why not buy an apartment, and that's gonna be much more cost effective for us. So later on we have decided to buy an apartment. Currently, as I said, like, nothing is in order, everything is just messy, everything is here and there. From 1st February to 5th of February, we had speeded up unpacking, but from yesterday my online office, my home office started, and I'm gonna do home office for next 1 week, and then it starts in the field. In the beginning, I'm doing some online courses and online classes regarding my job. So as you can see, I am sitting in my desk at home and just had a bit of coffee break. So I thought, why not just do the introduction for my new vlog. And I am planning to be as regular as possible. I know I have thought about that before, but it was not possible for many things going on in life. But inshallah, I will be as regular as possible. Yeah, so far so good. But about the new city, I could not explore the city yet. We could not, because my husband starts working after 1 month, and from March. So the thing is, it's snowing outside like crazy, and it's very hard to explore a new city when it's covered with snow. I'm gonna show you from the window. First of all, it's cold outside, and then second of, it's so cloudy, so we just don't feel like going out. That's the case. But yeah, on top of that, we are not getting much time because I'm working from home, like today, from 8 a.m. in the morning to 5 p.m. In the evening. So it's quite long hours, I have to work from home, but after 5 p.m. it's already dark outside. It gets dark outside like at 3 p.m. around 3 p.m. So when it's dark outside, it really don't feel like going out, but still we went out yesterday, but we might go for some coffee later on after I'm finished. But yeah, I thought like when the weather gets a bit better, we will go out and explore some more. But I hope all of you guys are well. I feel really great to be back, and I will keep you updated about my whole unpacking journey and about my life, my daily life. And I wanted to give you some information about the city I live in, Skellefteå. And first of all, as I said, that we drove here for around 12 hours, but we took 3 stops. Obviously, you can't drive straight 12 hours. First, we drove to Uppsala. Uppsala is a city, another city, which comes on the way to Skellefteå from Finspång. And then we took a stop in Sundsvall, and then we reached Skellefteå. With 2 stops, we had to drive every single time around 3 to 4 hours straight. So in the beginning, my husband took the drive, but later on we drove like half and half. Like maybe I drove for 1.5 hours, he drove for 2 hours, something like that. We shared. Otherwise it was getting really difficult because we were so tired. Driving and journey, like all together, it was very difficult for us. On top of that, we had a small baby. We had a 2.5-year-old child in our car, and it was really getting difficult for him as well because he was getting tired. He was getting really cranky after sitting in the car for so long. He didn't want to sit in the car, so it was hectic for him as well. But apparently we reached, and it was 1 week of without home for us, because all the furnitures, all of our household stuff that was moved here, it was provided by my new company. So they took all of our household stuff from our previous home. Chalo. Hey guys, this is the next day, but we're going out, and the amount of layer I have to put on for him and for me, I have already put a thermal, and I'm gonna put another layer of socks, because even though it looks so sunny outside, it's literally minus 20, 22, and it's like crazy cold outside, and I have all of my clothes laying down here, and I have to put another overall on top of all of his clothes. You can see there's a thermal and his regular clothes and a fleece overall, and on top of this fleece overall I'm gonna put another overall, windproof overall. I'm gonna show you just now this one, and this one is the last layer, and even sometimes all these layers doesn't work if you stay outside for too long. I am done dressing up my son, and now I have just done by myself, and I have worn so many layers because it's minus 20 out there, and I have thermal one underneath, and this one is a turtleneck and a thick sweater on top, and I have thermal under my pant as well. So I'm gonna do my makeup now. Do it just by watching my phone. I don't have any mirror in front of me, that's the problem. My house is still not set up properly, so it's like I literally have no mirror in my toilet, and I have a large mirror where I showed you my outfit, and yeah, it's difficult. So I am just looking here in my phone screen, and just I'm going there for a closer look, and just finishing up my brows, because for brows you need precision, otherwise it can be messed up like in a different level. Okay, so I am already feeling warm, because you know, when we get ready for outside, when it's this much cold, once you have all the layers inside, the temperature is normal because of the heating process, and we start to feel very warm, very hot, and that's the difference. Because once I get up, then I might need to do some makeup and everything, so by that time I feel really hot and sweaty. But anyway, it's okay, I have to get ready as soon as possible. I started to grow my brows a bit thicker, because I really wanted to have my natural brow size. I have a really thick brows, as you can see. I've been growing it for a few months now, because I was starting to pluck my brows and made it very thin last 6 months ago, and I didn't like it. I thought, like, why not just get back my original look, which suits me the most. Many people now wants to do their brows in bushy style because it's very trendy, but fortunately I have natural brows, and I'm really thankful to Allah for that. Yes, and another good news I have, I was having so crazy chronic hair fall for last around 1 year almost, and I have literally no hair left for that. And there are a couple of reasons, I guess, behind this hair fall, but fortunately, thanks to Allah that my hair fall has completely stopped, and I will share with you guys all of the things I have done to stop my hair fall. But right now I'm running late and I need to finish my makeup. Blush or highlighter, whatever you say, I have recently purchased a blush lighter, baked blush lighter from Essence, and this is their Emily in Paris edition. And once I saw this, I don't know if you can see, because I will show you from back camera because I'm using my front camera now, but the color is so pretty. As it's a very quick makeup, I'm not gonna use anything else, no blush and everything. I'm just gonna use a bit of mascara. This is a mascara from YSL, and hands down the best mascara in the world, literally. Not my word, because when I bought it first time and I applied it, I was a bit disappointed, because I know when mascaras are brand new, they might be a bit thinner, but over time, like, it took around few weeks of use to get the best result out of it. And look at this, oh my god, this is, I haven't even touched my lashes, and you can see I have very thin and straight lashes. When you will see my other videos, you will know that I have very straight lashes, and no mascara in the world can make my lashes voluminous. That's the problem. But this, oh my god, I don't need anything else. The drugstore version of this YSL mascara, the closest result you will get from Essence Lash Princess mascara. That's best from drugstore. For lips, I'm using Fenty Beauty Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Riri. And the color is so pretty. You will see. Just look at this. In the beginning, the color looks a bit light, but when it dries down a bit, then it gets a tiny bit darker. When you try to rush something and this happens, no. Okay, I don't know. My concealer might come off. Finally, I'm gonna have my favorite coat / cape, which I have gotten a few years ago, and I love this in the winter time. It gives me so chic look, plus gives me warm. wearing double gloves. I'm wearing a wool gloves inside and wearing these gloves on top of it, because these leather gloves is very thin, even though it has a layer underneath, but it's not enough for the extreme cold weather. I look very chubby handed, but it is what it is. So I am just, it's very hard to put 2 gloves, but I have nothing to do. I have tried to wear these gloves only before, but oh my god, my fingers just freezes to death. Like literally my fingers starts to pain, like it's first it gets frozen, I start to have no feeling on my fingers. Same thing happens with my feet, and then I start to feel pain on my fingertips. Anyways, it's not pretty looking, but I'm not sure. If I feel too warm, then I will take off 1 layer of gloves. But for now, let's see what happens.
হয়েছে, পা উঠাও, দেখি ওকে হেল্প করি।